The following pictures are for the cover and the game and the screen of the game for the original Mario Brothers. The plot of the game for Mario Brothers features two plumbers, Mario and Luigi, having to investigate the sewers of New York after strange creatures have been appearing down there. The object of the game is to defeat all the enemies in each phase. Designers of the game are Shigeru Miyamoto and Gunpei Yoki. Those people had one of the best, most recognized characters in video game history. The game came finally to the NES in the year of 1986. Exactly 3 years later, it was released in the arcade prior. 2 years later, 2 years later, in 1985, came out came out for the Nintendo Entertainment System was the sequel. It was called um, Super Mario Bros. But this time it was available on the NES, no coins needed. For over 2 decades, Super Mario Bros. Were the best-selling video game of all time before being sold outsold by Nintendo's Wii Sports in 2009, excluding Game Boy Advance and Virtual Consoles sold. The game has sold 40.241 million copies worldwide. The two pictures I'm showing you now are the cover is the original cover for the NES plus a screenshot of the game. The game was the game was succeeded by two separate sequels that were produced for different markets, which I will cover in the next two parts: History of Super Mario Bros. 2 and History of Super Mario Bros. 3. A Japanese sequel which featured the same gameplay as the original, and a Western sequel that was lo- localized from the original unreleased game titled Yom Yomki Koyo Doki Doki Panic. In both cases, the games are titled Super Mario Bros. 2, causing both games to be released in different countries with different titles. There also have been alternate versions of the game, such as All Night Nippon Super Mario Bros., which featured personalities from the Japanese radio show of the same name. But this time the designers for the game were Shigeru Miyamoto is back, but instead of Gunpei Yokoi, it was Takashi Tezuka. The object of the game is the race through Mushroom Kingdom, surviving the main and antagonist Mario Browser forces and save Princess Toadstool. If the player gains a red and yellow mushroom, Mario's size increases, and he can take one extra hit from most enemies and obstacles. Players are given a certain number of lives and may gain additional lives by picking up green and orange 1-up mushrooms, which are lost when Mario takes too much damage, falls in a pit, or runs out of time. The game ends when all lives are lost. Mario's primary attack is jumping on top of the enemies, though many enemies have different responses to this. For example, Koopa is flattened and be defeated when a Koopa Troopa is temporarily retracted into its shell. Although Mario is using to use it as a projection. These shells may be deflected off the wall to destroy other enemies, though they can also hurt Mario. An alternate way to damage enemies is with fire flower, an item which, when picked up, changes the color of Mario's outfit or only increases size. The red and yellow mushroom has not been used previously, and otherwise invisible blocks. This makes Mario temporarily invincible to most hazards. The game consists of 8 worlds, with 4 sub-levels in each world. Show him. Oh, a less common item is the star map, which often appears from concealed in. Although the world. I'm sorry, I messed up. Although the world is shown as -4, note the leading space on the hub. It is actually world 36. The game is not programmed to use 2 digits. Instead displays title number 26, which is a blank space. This is because a warp pipe leading to world 36 before the player has scrolled far enough to activate them. So that no number appears above them. Next time I will tell you the history of the sequel in part 2, Super Mario Bros. 2. See you next time.